Alright, apologies. I accidentally hit stop recording, so maybe I'll be able to splice these two videos together, but basically that first video we were going on a bit of a rant there, talking about how if we just legalize cannabis worldwide, then all of the problems will stop. Poverty, death, war, inequality, wealth inequality, all of that. It'll slowly go away if we just legalize cannabis, and here's how. You take care of people's basic needs, their food, their shelter, their happiness. Those are the basics for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, well, okay, that doesn't exactly cross over, but those are the basics. And, I talk a lot about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is where you take care of yourself, your id, your ego, and once you feel good, then you start helping others. It's just human nature. Like, that's how we're built. We love to help each other, we love to be helpful. So, anyways, alcohol is the biggest deterrent from that. Now, you can't just white knuckle it and be like, oh no, never drink alcohol. Like, people need to be able to experience it for themselves. That's why you see problems with, there's some countries like in the Middle East that alcohol is still banned. You cannot drink alcohol in there. And that's cool. Like, I mean, they've avoided a lot of problems because of that, but they've also avoided a lot of success as well. Now, what I mean by that is because they treat everything as evil as that. They think that, I just pushed someone off. Sorry, that was a troll moment, but like, seriously, they bumped into me and they caused delay and they made it to where I didn't go. So I just pushed them off. Anyways, yeah, a little trolling's fine. Just don't do it all the time. And if you find yourself trolling way too much or very often, then maybe you need to reevaluate some things. So, anyways, actually, I feel like that's that person right there. I think they already made it. Or it could be anyone in a chef hat. Whoops. Yeah, you can tell the drift keeps pulling. It keeps pulling my character to the left, but unexpectedly. So I gotta like constantly put a little pressure on the right. There we go. That's the top fifth. So, anyways, my point is once we convince the Pope to say yes, and once we convince people like Putin to say yes, Kim Jong-un, all of these people, basically it's the dictators that are not really against, but yeah, against the U.S. So, because the U.S. is already on track, and we need to convince our own, and I say the Pope, because once you get the Pope on board with legalizing cannabis worldwide, then the rest of America will legalize and be like, oh yes, if the Pope says it, then sure, because that's what's holding us back is our own religious fanatics. And yes, you can have religious fanatics outside of Islam. Most religious fanatics used to be in history Christians. You got the Spanish Inquisition, you got the Crusades. Muslims, they were reactionary for a lot of that. Now, I'm not saying the current conflict, they're all a bunch of idiots. Like, they need to step back, and it's easy, because they're humans, and they see a bunch of this death and destruction. And I'm not... Sorry, let me back up a little bit. America was idiots for 20 years. Us, we were, and I will own that. My country did some of the dumbest things for 20 years. We bombed the crud out of the Middle East. We killed thousands, tens of thousands of people in that time period. So we're no better, and we're making money off of it too. The more bombs we ship out, the more missiles we ship out, someone's making money and someone's retiring pretty nice. So anyways, and there's actually some protests going on here in Fort Collins because of certain companies, but anyways, I gotta get going to work. So we played a round. I accidentally hung up on the last one. So there's your little 3.5 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute thing. Just stay away from alcohol, legalize cannabis. That's how we fix everything. Then we're going to start focusing on food production, localized food production, being creative and artistic and, rewarding that and rewarding people for having fun and living life rather than working 9-to-5 drones. Like, I mean, you're still going to have to be in a 9-to-5 job somewhere, but doing something you hate, like for something that you hate, I don't know, I digress. But anyways, hope y'all have a great day and enjoy the Fall Guys. And yeah, like I said, I'll try to splice these videos together once I get a little better at editing. So, ta-ta for now. I will see you all later. Yeah, we don't have time for Skyline Stumble. I'll see you later. Ta-ta.